here it is time for another G.I. Joe toy review. But before I get into that, just want to update you guys on what's going on with the channel. I put up a cartoon review yesterday, so I hope you guys were able to find that. I'll be doing comic book reviews and some live streams too. Also, I got a great deal on some camera lighting equipment, thanks to some contributions from you guys out there. I really appreciate it. The individual wanted to remain anonymous, and I completely respect his wishes. It's the umbrella lighting that you see in Portrait Studios, has the white umbrella and the light bulb and all of that. So that's why this part of the screen over here is much brighter than over here. I'm still trying to figure out a good angle to get it to light up the room the way I want it to, give you guys better quality videos, and that you guys greatly deserve anyway. So on to the review. We're going to be looking at one of the more interesting figures from 1985, Quick Kick version 1. He hit the pegs in 85. He was on the pegs through 86, when he was discontinued in 87, but that does not mean he wasn't out there still in 87. His original retail price was $2.29. He was available from 91 to 94. This is something I didn't know, and that's one of the many things I love about these reviews is the research. I get to learn more about G.I. Joe, as well as teaching you guys about G.I. Joe. He had a Hasbro Direct from 91 to 94 that was outsourced to Brazil. These figures came bagged. They had the red back file card, and the color scheme is a little bit different on these guys, and I think they look better with the colors, but that could just be me because I'm used to seeing the version that we had here in North America. So let me take a look at, let me pull the picture up so you can take a look at it. Hold on one second. Hear that? Air Force is training today. I love the sound of those Raptor jets. They are, it's music to my ears. They're flying close to the house. So I like those colors that he came in. Just let me know what you guys think. It's pretty cool. There are some out there on the aftermarket right now, still bagged. So I'll pull that. We'll talk about that more in Byron's gripes. He made his first comic book appearance in issue number 52. And I'll pull that up in a second. There were a few card back variants. There's one with the 34 back, which means there's 34 individual pictures of Joes that were still available at that time. And then there was a 36 back, as well as on the 34 card back, it had the little sticker at the bottom indicating a game, the Triple Win promo. So let me pull all of those up for you. Yeah, Quick Kick has a lot going for him right now because of 85 being the golden year of G.I. Joe, a lot of new figures and things. So there's a lot of changes that were taking place. So that's why there were different card backs, things of that nature. He made his cartoon debut in the 5-part miniseries, another one of my favorite 5-part miniseries, The Pyramid of Darkness. The scenario was he was up in the snowy mountains somewhere shooting a commercial, because he's a stuntman and actor, for an ice cream bar. Cobra attacks. He ends up meeting up with Bazooka and Alpine, and they befriend Quick Kick, and all of a sudden Quick Kick becomes a member of G.I. Joe. But what irritated me, even at the age of 10, was while in the snow, Quick Kick was just wearing pants, no shirt, and no shoes. That man had to have been freezing cold. But he's a tough guy, so it didn't bother him one bit in the cartoon. And I even recall Flint asking Alpine, who's the shoeless stranger, and they introduced him as QK or Quick Kick. They called him QK a few times. But great miniseries. If I could ever get my hands on that DVD, I'll review it. But let me pull up a picture from that miniseries. Now, I remember watching G.I. Joe every day as a kid. We got out of school at 3 o'clock. G.I. Joe and Masters of the Universe came on at 3:30 for G.I. Joe, 4 o'clock for Masters of the Universe. And we had a mile, John and I had a mile to ride from school to our house on our bicycles. And I remember just rushing to the bike cage, getting on our bikes and burning rubber all the way home to get into either my house or his house so we could watch G.I. Joe. And I loved these 5-part miniseries. They were very riveting and quite intriguing for me. Just constant suspense. I think they were some of the best written out of even the single episodes. So, with all that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at this action figure. Very nice action figure. All right, here he is, Quick Kick. I want to show you some flaws that come up with this action figure. This one is pretty beat up, as you can see. I got him in a box of parts. So the biggest flaw with collectors are his feet. You can see that they are painted a flesh tone, but they're originally black. So the paint does chip off the feet, and it makes it rather annoying for collectors. But I must give credit to my friend Painted Plastic, as he recommended this paint for me, XF15. It's a flesh tone paint. It comes in different colors of flesh tone to meet most ethnicities. You can see it works pretty well with Quick Kick. Ordered this off of eBay, $2.37. Very good paint. I do recommend you get that. So thank you, Painted Plastic, for recommending that to me. So let's take a look at Quick Kick. I can't get past the shirtless thing here, but it's pretty cool. They sculpted his muscles quite well. You even have the little intracostal muscles right up in here. They did a great job with it. But he's wearing these black martial arts style pants. He has a belt, a web belt with these two painted blue pouches. On his left shoulder, he has this sash, which has his shuriken in them, or throwing stars. That goes all the way around to his back. Doesn't really have any articulation points on his pants, so that is kind of weird. He has black sweatbands on each wrist. He is wearing a headband with the Japanese rising sun on it. Of course, his hair is black, nicely sculpted. They did a great job on this action figure. And this is a pretty nice specimen in itself. Somebody took really good care of it. But my friends and I argued that he was modeled after Bruce Lee, which I think he may have been. Personally, I was on that bandwagon. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. He came with 3 accessories. He came with a pair of silver nunchucks. Sometimes you'll find these broken on the aftermarket from people bending them. We hardly played with these. The play factor on them was not very good. He came with a katana made out of the same silver plastic. A little bit soft. You can see it's bent from storing it in the backpack. It has a nice tsuba right here, or the handguard. The furniture down here on the handle, you can see that it's slightly detailed after I drop it. That would be the silk wrapping that goes around the handle, and underneath that silk wrapping you would see bits of ray skin on the handle. The backpack is pretty plain. It's gray, has some detail on it, some pockets. But the cool part is, now as kids, we loved a good backpack that would store a sword. So when you affix the backpack to Quick Kick, I'm Butterfingers today, he doesn't have any strap to indicate that he is wearing a backpack. A missed opportunity. But what's really cool is when he's wearing the backpack, you can't see it. You can't see the sword. Awesome detail. I don't know if that was intentional, but it is certainly welcome. All right, so let's look at his file card. It's clipped off the card back. This was the triple win promo. Some little kid got a hold of it and tried to, with a ballpoint pen, tried to put a Fu Manchu mustache on Quick Kick. So it reads Silent Weapons, which was kind of redundant. We had Snake Eyes in 85. But more silent weapons the better, right? Codename Quick Kick, file name Ito MacArthur S, serial number 631427104. Primary military specialty infantry, secondary military specialty intelligence. Birthplace Los Angeles, California. He's a grade E4. He's a specialist. Middle paragraph. Catch my breath here. Subject's Japanese father and Korean mother owned a grocery store in Watts. It's a part of California. Not accepted by either the Japanese or Koreans because of his mixed ancestry, and too short to play basketball. Now I argue that too short to play basketball. We had Spud Webb in the 90s. That man is short. So it further reads, Quick Kick, turned to martial arts, all martial arts. He is a ranking black belt in Taekwondo, Goju Ryu, Southern Praying Mantis Kung Fu, Tai Chi sword, Zen sword, and Wing Chun. not to be mixed up with the rock group Wang Chung. He was working as a stuntman in Hollywood when he was recruited by G.I. Joe, as aforementioned with the Pyramid of Darkness miniseries. Middle paragraph, he's a qualified expert, all NATO and Warsaw small arms. Bottom part reads in a quote, here's the situation. You want to gain access to a fortified villa, 12 foot tall, continuous walls, topped with razor spiral and only one gate through it. 2-inch steel plate on the gate, 2 sandbagged guard houses with direct telephone link to the main house, 4 guards with submachine guns, 2 Dobermans, a silent alarm hooked to a dead man's switch that one of the guards is leaning on at all times. How do you do it? You have Quick Kick hit it. That's how. Quick Kick is tough, according to that. And I'm sure he was a pretty tough dude, you know, with all those martial arts skills. I would not want to go up against him. But Snake Eyes could do all that too. Maybe not as skilled in all those forms of martial arts, or maybe it wasn't ever really mentioned in his file card. But if you don't have Snake Eyes, Quick Kick filled those shoes very nicely. Pun intended. So he is a great action figure. Not too keen on the shirtless thing. That could be easily overlooked, but him having no shoes, that was always a problem for us, and especially with the paint that chips off. So that just does not fly very well with me and never has. Further on, let me read. Yeah, so childhood memories on this. John had him, of course, and it was an unwritten rule. If one of us got Snake Eyes, the other one had to have Quick Kick. We couldn't have both of them together because we needed to balance that out if we fought against each other. So each of us had that silent weapons martial arts expert together. And I could see more Quick Kick being the silent weapons expert because Snake Eyes was a commando before they turned him into a ninja. Even as a ninja, they gave him his Uzi, so that's not really a silent weapon. Unless he had a silencer, but I don't want to go into, or sound suppressor, so I don't want to go into all of that. So, yeah, we got a lot of play time with Quick Kick. We set his nunchucks to the side. Maybe once or twice that we played with him, but it was mainly his sword. And that any figure with a sword was tops with us. So, let's go ahead and get into my favorite segment, Byron's Gripes. There's some stuff to gripe about here. I found 2 pages worth of stuff to gripe about. So if you are looking for this action figure, just by himself with no accessories, $12.99 to $14.49. Not too bad. You use them to customize whatever you want. I would say definitely try to get him complete. You'll save yourself some money because his accessories are expensive. Complete, $30.99 to $34.99. That is stinking nuts. Oh gosh, I am sorry. I apologize to the ladies who are watching. I'm going to leave that in as an outtake. That is nuts. It stinks. Those prices are just a little bit too high. I won this one in an auction, so some of them it's better. You're better off trying to get them in an auction and set a price that you want to stop at. So you want one complete with a file card, $39.99. That's pretty expensive as well. I don't see the prices going down on Quick Kick at all. They're still going up. His nunchucks, $9.99. Pretty expensive on that. Bit greedy if you ask me, but that was the only pair of nunchucks I found out there. Always hit up your local vintage toy stores. You'll get a cheaper price. His full card back, $7.65. I will pay that all day long. That is a great deal. I'm putting that up with the deal of the day. Incomplete, $14.95. He's missing the nunchucks. A file card and all of the accessories, all three accessories, $15. So you're still, I can't say you're saving yourself money if you buy the figure by himself for $12.99 and then $15 for the accessories and file card. Is you're going to overpay when you include shipping. So his backpack with the sword, $9.99. Pretty expensive. Carded AFA grading of 80, $799.99. I'm not an AFA guy. You guys know that. That is pretty insane. If any of you are AFA collectors, let me know if that's a good price. I'm kind of curious. I would never spend that much on a single action figure. I don't know many people who can afford to do that. That is most of my paycheck right there, and I would be insane to do that. Factory bagged. This is the Hasbro Direct with the file card, the redback file card. $67.50. I'll put that up with the deal of the day as well. The redback cards we know go really high in price simply because they're an exclusive and they're harder to find. Carded with no grade. It's just a carded figure, $499.99. That is still insane, Ebenezer Scrooge. Give a guy a break. These prices are killing me, man. Makes it hard for the 9-to-5er, somebody who's wanting to start collecting at any age. It makes it hard because they're blowing a huge chunk of change on a single action figure. It really upsets me. Let's share the joy of collecting, guys. Let's cut down on these prices. I know it's real popular right now. People have to make money, but this is too much, man. Please give us a break. Oh, the backpack. $1 to $1.99. That's about average for a backpack. His sword, $12.55. It frustrates me with these high prices. That's part of the reason why I do Byron's Gripes. For those of you just joining, I do Byron's Gripes to give you guys an idea of what to expect for prices. I'm not doing it to pick on eBay or the sellers. I only use eBay for the mere reference point, and I gripe about the prices as an entertainment value, even though it does upset me. What else was I going to say? That's it. yeah, that's it on that. I do recommend that you guys get this action figure. He is a fine piece to have. He displays well, and he has a sword. Come on, that's a selling point for me. So I really appreciate all you guys who have recently subscribed. Thank you very much. It's humbling for me to see that my channel is good enough to warrant your subscription, that I'm worthy enough for that. So thank you very much. And especially want to thank my channel supporters who have contributed to this channel either financially or made donations. I really appreciate you guys for that. Channel supporters are eligible for their own separate giveaway, as well as all subscribers minus the channel supporters will have a giveaway. And I know I promised at the end of last year to do that giveaway. I had to postpone that because of my mother being sick. Now I know what's going on financially a little bit better. I'll be able to mail some stuff out, so I'll be holding a giveaway here pretty soon. I promise. Yeah, my word. Scout's honor. I promise I'll hold a giveaway. So if you want to become a channel supporter, my mailing address is down in the bottom. You can make a donation or a jonation to the channel of any type. Not necessary. You don't have to. Please don't feel obligated, but it does help this channel out. Like the new lighting system was a financial contribution, and that has been a big help. This is something I've been wanting to get, but I didn't quite have it in my budget to buy them. So I'm very happy to finally own this. So I'll get this worked out to where the lighting will be a little bit better. So thank you all very much for tuning in. I uploaded a cartoon last night. I hope you guys saw that. I did a review on the cartoon. The Fun House was the title of the cartoon. I hope that showed up and that the new changes haven't taken effect to where you won't be able to find any of my videos anymore. So we'll see where that's going. So this has been Joe Motion Videos 82 signing off. You guys have a fabulous day. Take care of yourselves. Always be kind to everyone. You never know what kind of day a person's having. And I know when I'm feeling down, if somebody says hi or opens a door for me or lets me in traffic, lets me cut in front of them in traffic, that really brightens my day, and I do appreciate it. And especially be kind to animals. They know nothing but unconditional love. So this is Joe Motion Videos 82 signing off. See you next week for another G.I. Joe toy review. Bye-bye.